Hey everyone, it's Count Chocula. I'm back on Marvel Heroes. This time I'm playing Daredevil. They're having an event in accordance to the season 2 premiere that came out Friday on Netflix. So I went ahead and bought the new Netflix Daredevil series inspired costume. It's pretty cool. I like it better than the original just plain red costume actually. It kind of looks more modern and it looks a little bit more like body armor. So I think it's pretty cool. So I went ahead and I bought it. I think it was 950 G's. They were having like a little sale with a little discount on the Daredevil and Punisher based costumes. So let's go ahead and get started on the Cosmic Trial. They were actually giving away Daredevil for free this weekend. I had already owned the character, but I had never played him. So I spent some of the weekend actually leveling up the character, playing the character for the first time, trying to get a decent build down. So now I am using the Gungnir Legendary, which I have at rank 2 right now. But most of Daredevil's moves are built on generating the combo points with just the basic melee opener. And then you can do a finishing move, which spends the combo points, but it also allows you to activate one of the main damaging moves that Daredevil uses, which is called Tornado Kick. And you have to have 5 combo points build up to be able to activate that. And that's that kick right there that always hits a brutal. So it's kind of nice. So you can see I'm using the Deadpool Kid as my team up, which I don't really use him that much. He is one of the best team ups, but actually leveling up Daredevil, I was using the Frankencastle team up just to go in accordance with the TV show. Watching the show this weekend has really kind of inspired me to play this character. I was always a big Daredevil fan growing up. I actually started reading Daredevil back in the late 70s, and I guess the book almost got canceled until Frank Miller took over for a couple years, and when he took over, he just changed the game. I mean, that series pretty much changed comic books. That was kind of the precursor for the more gritty, realistic, like Dark Knight, Batman Dark Knight days. He actually was on Daredevil before he was on Batman. So I heard a rumor that he doesn't like the Netflix TV series, and I couldn't imagine why, because they really, I think they really did him justice. A lot of those stories are inspired by some of the classic Frank Miller stories of Daredevil. So I think it's absolutely brilliant, and I'm not sure exactly why he doesn't like it, but I guess that's a subject for another video. That could just be a rumor as well, but alright, Madam Hydra's bodyguard is down, and I've done no kind of damage to her. Maybe I better focus here and get some damage done on her. If I can keep getting that combo off. What I try to do is activate the Blind Justice. It's a critical hit buff, and then I try to build up the combo points, do the Whirling Club, and then I try to do the tornado kick, and I'm trying to get this down. And in between all of that, I'll throw in the only range move I use for him, which is the Rebounding Club. And then I'll also throw in the signature from time to time. But if you can hit him, if I can hit him like that, I love the fact that it always gives a brutal, so it's kind of nice. Hit him with the Rebounding Club, hit him with the Tornado Kick. Now that there are specializations under some of Daredevil's powers that will alter that. You don't have to use the cooldown, or you don't have to use the combo points, but it adds a cooldown to some of the moves. And also there's one that you know, it's kind of in between where the combo points build slower. I didn't really like that. I didn't really like having the cooldowns. Like I said, when I get by this cosmic trial, if I get by it, I might end up changing the build. God, it's taking me forever to finish her off. Let my health recover a little bit here. I tried to throw the, I think I'm hitting the wrong button there. Like I said, I'm a definite Daredevil noob. It takes me a little while to pick up on characters, because I play a lot of the same characters over and over and over. I like that little hop move though. It doesn't really do any damage or anything like that, but it doesn't use much spirit and it can get you out of harm's way. Now his blind justice specialization also acts like a finisher, so you can the thing about the tornado kick is you can't activate it unless you have 5 combo points build up, which I do now, and you activate a finisher, which is the whirling club that I did, and then you can go ahead and do the tornado kick like I just did. And I tried to hit the signature, and the signature was on cooldown. Well, that wasn't the brightest move. But that tornado kick is really nice. The Deadpool kid is doing his job here. He's keeping him on lockdown pretty well. Now Red Skull's up. I think what I'm going to do is save my ultimate, which is called Man Without Fear, where Elektra comes out. I'm going to hop around a little bit here. Try to get some damage done on this guy. Hit him a couple times with that tornado kick. And I missed him. He was walking away and I didn't notice. Yeah, his signature hit him pretty good though. Now I've got 2 minutes and 40 seconds left, so what I'm gonna try to do is I'm gonna try not to use my ultimate on this first start tech sentinel. I'm gonna try to beat this guy without the ultimate if I can. I didn't notice this guy was still those guys are all still alive, but they're over there, so as long as they don't bother me too much. As long as the old Deadpool kid kind of got knocked back there. Just hopping around. Whoa. Alright, he's down, so I'm going to hop over here to the Red Skull. And let's see how much damage I can get down on the Red Skull. Kind of went a different route with some of the artifacts. Alright, now this is going to be for all the marbles here. I gotta get out of there. Like I said, the only range move I use is that Billy Club move. Rebounding Billy Club throw. It's really nice. I got 1:10 left, so hopefully the signature is going to hit him hard. Okay, that's going to take care of him. I said I'm not the most efficient playing this character. I don't want to die now, but I'm making a lot of mistakes in my rotation. But I think it'll be okay. Alright, that'll do it. Not the smoothest. I always say that. Not the smoothest, but I'm just glad I got by it. So the cosmic zones are unlocked for Daredevil. And yeah, melee characters really aren't my favorite. I mean, I played a lot of Juggernaut, but I like more of the movement based area damage characters. So anyway, I like Daredevil though. It's pretty cool. Let's go ahead and let's go out here. All right, guys. I'm through the cosmic trial with Daredevil, and just want to go over my build really quick. Here is my artifacts and gear. I'm using the Fred Dukes bodysuit, gives me +2 strength. Using the Fist of Apocalypse, it also gives me +2 strength. The Scroll Defender's Medallion gives me +1 strength. It also gives some extra dodge rating and defense from Iron Fist and Luke Cage. It activates when you hit with a melee power, harness the power of Iron Fist. When you hit with a physical power, you harness the power of Luke Cage, and you gain defense for 10 seconds. Each of those have a 15-second cooldown. Using Taskmasters, I'm going to try to upgrade to something better than that. I'm also using the issued Nano Poison that gives me +2 fighting. So I don't really have any good Stark Tech cubes yet. I'm using the Relic of Asgard for melee. Using the Gungnir Legendary, I have it ranked 2. For the uniques, using all of Daredevil's normal uniques, except I thought I'd try out the Kiss of the Viper. It gives me +2 durability. It gives me a shit ton of health. You take less damage from area powers. Also gives me +1 fighting. And it also procs some Brutal Strike when you hit with a range power. And procs some defense. And it also adds some critical rating with melee powers and defense and dodge rating. Plus it gives +3 ranks to all powers. I've got everything to level 69. I don't have all of my cybernetics on my pet yet. But I did get +3 fighting the first time, the first go around on the unique slot. So that was kind of nice. I'm using an Insignia of Iron Fist. I ran out of cosmic upgrade tokens, so this one I had laying around doing nothing. So I'm using Insignia of Iron Fist until I can recoup some cosmic upgrade tokens, so I can get a better insignia for him. This one is attack speed and area powers. I mean, it's not a bad insignia. I've got a decent roll on it, which is 66 and 79. It looks like. So I'm using the River of Soul, which is power duration, stamina minus stamina cost, and you also recover stamina when you hit. I've got that on Uru Forged physical damage, and I'm using Industry City Ring. Gives me attack speed to melee powers, critical hit to melee powers. So that does it for the gear. Let's go over to the actual powers. I've got 20 points in Nunchuck Beatdown. I've got 20 points in Devil's Due. Heroic Leap. Just the 1 point that it allows. I'm using that. I've got 20 points in Rebounding Club. That's the only range move. Got Cable Swing. I just put my excess points into Cable Swing. I've got 20 into Radar Sense. And I've got it on Combo Fighter. I tried out Drawn Out Brawl. There are some benefits to it. You get a plus 100% increased damage from Tornado Kick. The finisher powers deal plus 100 increased damage if you use the maximum combo points, but it takes a long time to rebuild your combo points when you're doing a drawn out brawl. So I like to almost instantly refill the combo points with Combo Fighter. So there's pros and cons to both, but I tried them both out and I like Combo Fighter better. Street Fighter gets rid of all the combo points and everything gets a cooldown basically. I'm using Whirling Club, 20 points into Whirling Club. It's really good. Using 20 points into Devil of Hell's Kitchen, and I've got it on the Blind Justice. and I'm also using 20 into tornado kick. Um, I haven't really. I went over. I tried a few other builds where I used straight sweeper. I tried that. I didn't really care for that. I also used relentless justice. I didn't like that as. I also didn't like that. I also what else did I use? I was using jumping strike. I didn't really care for that, so I went ahead and changed a few things up. And I definitely think this is a halfway decent build. It's kind of simple. It relies a lot on recovering your stamina, just using the basic melee opener, and then using the finisher, going right into the tornado melee kick, and all the while all that's going on, you want to keep your blind justice on cooldown as much as you can, as often as you can. For the omegas, let's go over the omegas real quick. Just the basic omegas for physical damage. Anything that gave me plus fighting or plus strength. Let's go back to mutation. I'm using Warpath for the plus fighting. I'm using Sabretooth for the brutal and the health regen. A little bit of spin tech. I need some more omegas. I've only got about 5,300 omegas, so I need more. Deathlock program, Reaver program, and Super Soldier serum. Probably do the X-Tech Op cybernetic body upgrades eventually. What else do I have on the omegas? That may be it. This one might be nice. Hala on the interstellar exploration. That might be nice to do, but like I said, I ran out of omegas. So anyway, guys, that's about it for the build for Daredevil. Check out the new Daredevil costume, and definitely check out the season 2 on Netflix. And until next time, guys, I will talk to you guys later.